What's going on, y'all? Welcome to a London session video of January 20th. So let's just break down the start of the week because it's Sunday, Monday, 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. session my time, but that's 3 to 4 a.m. New York time for the London session. Weekly, nothing. It swept this low. It's on its way up. It was on its way up to the daily fair value gap is bearish, and this was important because now we are seeing if price wants to continue up or go down. So since price closed above this daily, we know it wants to go up. Before it goes up, it needs to retrace. So it could retrace into this daily as an inversion fair value gap. Or on the 4 hour, there's a bullish fair value gap here. Um, So we're waiting for it to retrace. But before it retraces, considering it's going up like this, I think it's gonna sweep this buy side liquidity, BSL. And then it's gonna go on its way down. So over here, we'd be looking for 5 minute, or really any type of, yeah, 5 minute turtle soup entry. Preferably a fair value gap. So my session starts in 16 minutes. So we're also seeing if price is closing below this or above this 30-minute high, or if it's just gonna sweep this because I thought it was gonna retrace. But after this gets swept, I think I'd have like a couple of take profits, like 2 or 3, but I would leave one contract running until at least here. But I don't think this is gonna get swept on. I don't know, maybe it will. It does have to retrace into some type of major liquidity, whether it's this internal range or this external. So as of right now, waiting for that. And I will get back to you. Now we could also take a pre-mature trade or just an early trade, depending how price reacts to this 15-minute fair value gap. If price doesn't sweep this in the next 12 minutes. And you also have this 5-minute fair value gap that price could retrace into before continuing up. But if price just sweeps this, we could be looking at these fair value gaps for possible take profits, considering there's not a lot of, well, yeah, there is. These are good take profit levels. But you could possibly hold it all the way down here, considering this is a daily. This is right before a daily move, so we're gonna get daily retracements, if that makes sense. Like on a daily scale, it's gonna be bigger retracements and bigger extensions if you catch the moves like this. At least in my opinion, we're gonna find out from this within the end of the week. We'll see how this goes. But it is looking clean so far. We're just waiting. So price did sweep this. I'm opening ES for to look for divergences. For entries, but this is step one. Step two is I want to see a 5 minute turtle soup. So there needs to be like this, like this. Cool. So this is what it looks like on a 5 minute scale. But I need it to be a 5 minute turtle soup, and then my entry would be somewhere in this area on the 1 minute. But that's the cover confirmation I'm looking for. This is another possible buy side liquidity target that it'll reach before retracing. Uh, Here's another one. All of these. I mainly want to stick to these 30 minute highs, because this 15 minute high is just the shoulder of this. What in the? Why is it just going off now? That shit is loud, bro. Anyways, there's this 5 minute you could play off of as well, this gap. Because we don't want to sell while we're in a 5 minute gap. Bullish gap, I mean. That doesn't really make sense. So it could possibly go higher, or if the 5 minute closes below this, we could assume it can go here to this middle of the 15 minute bullish gap. So this thing could just keep going up. I don't know. There's this gap too. If price doesn't close this in the next 3 minutes. Considering price has to retrace to this 5 minute, well, not yet technically, but it does have to retrace to this one. If you traded, well, never mind. That didn't close below. I was gonna say could have did a short off of this inverse. So ideally, this 5 minute I wanted to get respected so it could sweep this 5 minute high as a turtle soup, or just come above and then do the same thing, that 5 minute turtle soup, and then a 1 minute fair value gap entry, or a 1 minute turtle soup, either or. But this is a target right now. If we'd be looking for buys after price hits this. So what the fuck? This is a bug. What in the world? Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so that's what we're waiting for. don't know where this little ass bug came from. So we're gonna wait for this 5 minutes to see what it wants to do. Yeah, so this could have been a trade right here off of that close into here. After that close above the inverse, and then the retracement into this gap. I don't even see that gap anywhere besides that. So this 30-minute closed above both of these. Prices retracing into this 15-minute gap. And now we are waiting for some type of bullish confirmation for buyers. That sell would have been nice too. The close. Um, oh, right here too. I didn't even see this. But um, there was no turtle soup. So, but it still was good. But I still wanted to wait to see what this 5 minute wants to do. Still have a whole hour for more entries, so I'm not worried about that. I still am bullish until here though. So we could go like this. I need a turtle soup. So this is what I think is gonna happen. Price is gonna respect this till down here. And then price is gonna come back. Oh. Or if price closes above, then I'm just entering off of this. So right here. 50. But that's only if price closes above this gap. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let me just make sure it didn't do it on the NASDAQ. No, it didn't. Okay, cool. Still gonna give it a chance to not go below this until it closes above. So this whole week I dedicated to trading full risk. So yeah, that is what I am doing, which is 150. Should I have bought at a different time or something? But I'm still like looking for sales. Just I'm looking for buys instead of sales. So if this doesn't happen, then it's okay. But I definitely do need to set my limit. I think the take profit is gonna get hit. And the risk to reward isn't the best. I'll go like this. This fair value gap. But if price hits this is still good, kind of. Let's see if price can retrace. Or do I just take this whole order block and then put my stop loss here? So if I put my stop loss at this candle and then go like this. No, I'd rather just play it safer like this. Oh, price is gonna hit that anyway. It's extremely bullish. Okay, but here's another thing. If price has 2 minutes to either close above or below this, if it closes below and then it breaks this structure, then I'm going for sells. No, I don't think. No. I'm not gonna go for buys. But this did break structure, and I do think that is gonna break structure as well. Hmm, that's tough. Maybe I'll go half risk. Mm. Okay, price has this. I gotta get ready to go for sells too. If price closes above, I think it's just gonna shoot up, so I'm not too worried about it. 2 minute. Okay, 5 minutes closing above. Oh, this might work perfect. I'm not looking for buys. That's okay. 5 minute closed above. I want price to sweep this into this liquidity and then break the structure and then enter on a fair value gap and then I'm probably just gonna exit here. That'd be a good trade and full risk. So if we get like a good stop loss, then maybe 25 handles. So or like 28, so maybe like 10 contracts. Okay, is there a divergence? Nope, no divergence. Still, I don't know what's going on here. No, price tapping into this 3 minute bullish fair value gap. So even though it closed above, I think it's still gonna sweep. It needs to, I want it to sweep one of these. So maybe after this one, we'll come check this high. Both of these liquidities. Then I'm gonna go for sales into here. Maybe even the bottom of this 15-minute. Because there's nothing really stopping this. Because everything got tapped into. There's nothing unmitigated except for these. So once it breaks past this area, then it's just gonna shoot down. So right now this 3-minute is getting tapped into. This is gonna be the low we would want to get broken after this gets swept. One of these highs. And then preferably this buy side liquidity on the 30-minute as well. So after all that gets swept, then all the sellers are getting swept out. Then that'll be a good time to actually look for sales. Okay. Not sure how to feel about this. Maybe I could go half risk on this. If this decides to do what it's doing. Because there was no turtle soup or SMT. Mm, no, nothing. Oh, wait. The 5-minute. Oh, it closed. No, it didn't. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's still a gap down there. Yep, there's still a gap down there. So when this 5-minute closes, it's gonna come back down into this gap that's not visible on the futures chart. Unless it just doesn't do that. I just wanted to sweep this. But if it does do that, then maybe we can get a buy into the cells. But there's no gap here. See? Yeah, it's doing the thing. Mhm. A long video to go. Not too bad. This is where we have to practice patience. Because we still have a long way to go until the end of that hour. But I do want to sleep. I will say that. I might predict this right now. I'm gonna. Oh, wait, it got tapped into already. Oops. Oh, well. That would have been buys. And I just thought about that when it happened. Because there's the 5-minute and the 1-minute. Maybe if it comes back down. 21,609.5. And then 21,638.75. Nah, that's not worth it. Not right now. Unless I move the stop loss to here. So like this. See, this is why doing this drawing is a skill because you gotta do it fast. But right now, I just don't even feel like doing it fast. This isn't even the trade I'm going for, but this is a trade you could do. And then 21,638.75. See, it's doing the thing, but it's just like a 1-to-1 right now. But that would have been a good, this would have been a good buy right here. But I'm still looking for sells. Um, you do have this inversion. Could do re-entries off of. Maybe. Probably not. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, cool. This is good. This would be a good buy. If it can retrace. You have an inversion plus a regular fair value gap. Maybe I should put my stop loss lower, but I think it's pretty bullish. But this low could also get swept because it's a 5 minute. But I don't think that's likely to happen. But it definitely could happen. So I'm gonna set a sell limit of 3 right here. And then my last take profit is gonna be there. Well, 3, and then 2. And then that this is gonna get disrespected. Uh-oh. But according to ICT, this shouldn't work. So we're gonna trust him and his concepts. Maybe it's not being used in the best context, but it is being used in a context. So hopefully it can get respected in this context. If not, you live and you learn. but right now they get respected. It's just prices in this zone a little bit too much, so it could easily get disrespected. But price did respect this 5 minute. Now, if price comes back to this 5 minute, then we're in a little bit of trouble. But my stop loss is right below this 5 minute. So, um, no, this isn't going good. That's okay. But I'm gonna get rid of that sell limit because I don't wanna have 6 sells if I'm already down 5 contracts. Because then I'm gonna get out of all my contracts and then it's gonna here I'm gonna put what is this restore? Okay, that's 1 to 1. So this is good. I don't know. Okay, price is. You know what? I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just gonna let it go through. I'm not gonna say a single word from here on out. This is where the fun is. You know what I mean? It's not fun. It's actually it's not fun. Yeah, this trade is definitely playing games on us at the moment. I don't really like it. Like I said, I'm not gonna say a thing. I'm still looking for sells, by the way. I need to write down my trading rules. Rule number one, don't trade before the trade. In the meantime, I'm gonna post a Snapchat video of me winning before I lost. Anyways, besides that, this is why we went half risk. I'm gonna get rid of that. So let's get back to what's going on. I'm still waiting for this to, but I am confused why price like did that. It hasn't been sweeping any of these highs. It's just going down, which is quite confusing. It closed above. I guess it's just retracing. Did price close below? I closed on it. Okay, I'm going for sells. But this is so confusing. Like, there's no turtle soup. So it's like not the best. This is what we'll do. Considering I am very confused right now as to what's going on. So the last take profit could be right here. No, probably the middle. But this already got tested, so definitely right here. What's it doing on the 5 minute? It's closing below. We would rather just not get hit right now. I was really hoping for a turtle soup, but I guess this is the turtle soup. So if price closes below this, that'll be good in the next 2 minutes. And then when that happens, we'll look for a retracement for sells. But I did want price to hmm, price is still the rest of these minutes. So then my final take profit would be down here then. This could be full risk. I would prefer some type of turtle soup though. It's just price is so volatile. That's the thing with these Sundays that you can like get them like good or bad. You know what I mean? That makes sense. And the thing with futures is that you can't really tell if this thing sweeped it or not. No, these are the same. So these are equal lows. So that's good. This would be a good trade if we can have it retrace. But I also want this to close. But if this doesn't close below, then we'll look for buys. And then in the next candle, it'll close this gap and then come up here finally. But if it closes below, we'll just be looking for buys. I mean, sells. Out of one of these areas. We just need a retracement. So here, this is tough to see. But if yeah. Now it is still sketchy because there's no turtle soup, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, hopefully this gets tapped. Whether it wins or loses, that's besides the point. But to see what happens when you get in the trade, now that's something to, still some room, so maybe I can like this. Right now we're just gonna monitor the 5 minute because 5 minute you also don't want to close the gap, and that's up here. So for my entry to tap in, it'll have to be really close to that gap. So price might just wait for this 5 minute to close, which is fine. We still have a lot of time. And then enter from here. So like this. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too much of a difference. So if this 5 minute, once this 5 minute close, this will be my other entry. So that'll be my way of distributing my full sizing. Uh, well, no, that'd be double sizing. Wait, no, that's not. That's not what that is at all. Okay, well, I'm still doing one or the other, so we shall see what happens. But I am gonna get this ready. Okay. So, because if this one gets hit, then I'm not doing this one. Maybe I should. I don't know. Should I? No, I don't want to. Because I'm already losing more than I should if I do lose. But who knows? I'm hungry, Paul. I need something to eat. I need some chips or something, dog. What the fuck? So the price is now gonna retrace into this 5 minute bearish fair value gap. And because price broke the structure on the 5 minute, then that means it's gonna respect this and then it's gonna go down. So because I'm so confident in my ability of trading, I'm just gonna leave both of my limits. Because price also has to break structure before going into a 5 minute gap, which tells you that this is going all according to plan. But I would also like to say if this sweeps and then price breaks this, then that's gonna be my trade. Like I'm gonna look for a sell off of that, but I'm assuming this is gonna break above because that's just what happens. And now our first limit is not gonna get hit because it's gonna hit this fair value gap first. It's gonna keep going up into it. Yep, 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 yep. We wait and wait. We can move it down one. Or maybe it's just not gonna get hit. That's gonna suck too if that happens. Uh-oh. We're gonna see. If price closes below this, then I'm gonna look for a gap, and then I'm gonna trade off of that gap because this would be a turtle soup, then this would be a confirmation of the bearish structure, and then or it's just gonna get my entry. That's cool too. That's cool too, but it might not happen. It might happen. If it happens, that'll be cooler than it not happening. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want the cooler thing to happen, but sometimes it doesn't happen. But when it does, it's kind of cool. I don't think it's gonna happen though. It doesn't look like it's really happening. That's okay though, because sometimes it just doesn't happen. But sometimes it does happen, so that's pretty cool too. Um, but I'm so confident, like I said, in my trades that I'm just gonna, you know what I mean? I'm just, I'm confident. So I'm gonna leave both limits, and that's just what it is. That's just what it's gonna be. Where's my take profit? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, price did disrespect this fair value gap, so it could retrace, and then it could come up some more. All we know is that it is in a 5 minute fair value gap. It did go pretty above and beyond of what it should have went. A little too close for comfort, but it is a big extension down to reach this. It did make equal lows, and it's probably going to be a big retracement up before it goes down. But we're just going based off of statistics here, so the rest is just up to risk management and psychology for us to, you know, pave the way of the trading. Cheers to that. I don't have my water cup. I don't have anything to drink. But yeah, now we wait. And I think this is a good take profit level. I don't think it's bad. This is a 1 hour fair value gap. The price did break above this, so it has to retrace to something. That's why I just took that. Yeah, that's gonna work. I am confident. Surely. But where do I put my take profits at? Here? What's the 50% of this? That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's nice. Okay, well, this take profit one. Um, I was supposed to take my profit there, but it's okay. I'm gonna move this up. Take it. Thank you. Now, just because, oh, wait. No, 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 not that. This, that was my other limit. That would have been bad. So my stop loss is here now, minimizing my risk. I'll take one here. So because price, yeah, this would be a good entry, or if you want to re-enter here, this wouldn't be bad either. But there still hasn't been a turtle soup yet within this 5 minute. But because price, oh well, yeah, price disrespected this. The Nas is cleaner. Um, wait, did I? I'm probably break even for today, considering that first loss I took. But if I'm gonna just hold it until here. I'll be good. I'll still take one off here. Um, if price comes above this level, then I'm gonna move my stop loss to up here. Because I think it's just wanting to sweep this high before it goes lower. We can delete this. This is the trade. These were the sales that I was looking for, kind of. It didn't go up to where I wanted it to go. It didn't do any turtle soups yet. But it is the end of the session, towards the end of it, so I am just going through it. Price is wanting to retrace into something. So if price comes above this box, I'm gonna move my stop loss a little above. Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm just going break even for today. If I close here. This is why we hold. And this is why sometimes we don't. I don't know. I'm still learning that part. Um, yeah, and ES is the same exact thing as NAS, so that's not really the best thing to see. What I don't want to happen is price close above this. It's not that I don't want it to happen, it's just that if it does, that means I'm gonna get stopped out. I'd rather just this get respected and then just continue down. So I would want price to break below these, because these are equal lows, and these are also equal lows where my last take profit is. But the thing is, I think price wants to take out the sellers before it goes down. Which is why if price comes above here, I'm gonna move my stop loss to back up here. But hopefully it doesn't happen because I'd rather not go through that stress. You know what I mean? We're living and learn. It's for the sake of the video and educational purposes. These videos are not financial advice. These are just simply a journal of me doing my trading. And I just want to post it for people who like to watch things like that. Mm, and I'm just posting videos. This could be, this would be a good take profit. But I would rather just hold it. But if price breaks below this, then what I want to do here, I'm not exactly sure. I'll take one off there. Oh yeah, see price is wanting to buy. Yeah. It's pushing into the premium. This is what stop losses are for, man. But I'm not sure. That would be actually around what I gained, so I don't want to do that actually. I'll go up here. Price is gonna come up and sweep this. Now, we are simply going off of intuition to see if this is the highest point, above the highest point that it'll go. But this is for sure getting swept because 5 minute gaps, they like to sweep highs before going lower. Not to mention price basically. Never mind, yeah, price is going up. So this is kind of a shitty day. I mean, not bad, but I don't know. Could have been better. There you go. There's that. But this trade was profitable. The day was, in fact, not profitable. But considering, wait, where was I? Yeah, this was a win. Now that this got swept, there's finally a turtle soup. Matter of fact, a 5 minute turtle soup and a 5 minute gap, which is probably a never mind. So if we get a break below this, I'm going for more cells. How long is this video? Long enough. Jeez. So price is doing. It just keeps making equal lows, bro. What is this? What are all these equal lows? What is this? I was recording to see, I mean, to confidently say we'd be looking for sales, but clearly not. Price doesn't look like it's gonna do anything. So what I'm gonna do, since I got all this bullshit on recording, I'm gonna delete all of it. Delete all of that and see if there's something more clear. I'm still looking for these cells. There's a 5 minute turtle soup and a 5 minute gap. We're just waiting on a 1 minute breakup structure. So we could target these. So this is something imaginable, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen in the time frame. What else is happening? Price is respecting a 15-minute bullish. So maybe I should be looking for buys. But doesn't look like it's doing that. Cause it looks more bearish. Hmm, strange. What to do in this situation? Still I mean bearish to be honest. This 5 minute breakup structure into the bearish gap, into the liquidity sweep. Now we're just waiting for this market structure shift. So we have until 4. Hopefully we can get something 39. We still have a chance. Not really. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. But our entry has to be in 4 candles. So we need price to shoot down and not do this. Honestly, if it doesn't happen, then it's okay. Cause hmm, sheesh. Cause I'd rather just end the trading day. Price still didn't retrace. It's just making equal lows. Wait, but even if it did do that, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. So now we have another turtle soup on the 1 minute. Now hopefully price can. Mm, okay, price needs to 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This can happen. This can happen in 3 candles. But this candle, it can kind of do whatever, but it does need to get a little closer. Close a little closer. But the second candle needs to close below. The third candle needs to retrace into the gap, and then that's it. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, the fourth one needs to retrace. Okay, this can still happen. Maybe not. No, this isn't happening. That's not happening. Are we supposed to be looking for sellable? Yes, we are. Doesn't seem like it though. Unless you just trade off of this liquidity pool. But like that's kind of, I don't know, imagine doing that. What if what if this is what not to do? Imagine full port. It's only risking $80. $80? I'm doing it. This is what we gamble for. Buy limit 5. 5 and then 5. No, 3 and then 2. This is predicting the market 101. Now this may very well not work at all. But who knows? I sure don't. So now when this first take profit gets hit, I'm moving stop losses to right here. What? Nah. Oh, is it doing this again? 4 in a row? Are you serious right now? 4 times in a row, bro. No, no, that's crazy. That's insane, bro. Sheesh. 10. Let's see what price can do for us today. Are we gonna get a new record in the account? Who knows? I sure don't. But if this comes back up, this will for sure be break even today. But I think this is a good trade. Um, we entered a minute before. We did trim some profit, so it is a profitable trade. We didn't move our stop loss down so much. I think price is getting ready to disrespect this fair value gap. This price isn't going lower. I would need price to displace, but price is looking like it wants to close above this, which it's definitely doing. But yeah. I wish you could just change this without changing this. This is a good trade though. I kind of wish it didn't get liquidated. What's ES doing? Okay, well ES took highs, so that's good. Maybe price won't liquidate me unless ES is gonna go way up here. Yeah, I think it's gonna get liquidated. Because there's gonna be a divergence within these. Not, I don't think it's gonna be with these. Because there was no divergence up here yet. Oh. I want to catch this move so bad, bro. This is a good move, but that was a profitable trade. Was it? No, was it? Oh my goodness, bro. It's just fucking. Okay, I'm done for today though. Anyways, so if I took that trade, I was like right here, and then what was this risk to reward? This was a one to. This is why you need to. This is why you need to pay attention to your risk to reward because the 1 to 3 was amazing, but that's besides the point. So no. Um. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed, learned something. Maybe you didn't learn something. I don't know. But I will catch you guys in the next video.